Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to Fifi and Gigi's tarot reading. Thank you so much, Scorpio, for joining me. You're all doing absolutely amazing. So, Scorpio, are we getting mixed feelings, mixed signals? Let's get right to it. Let's get an understanding with the tarot cards. Let's see, what is it that you need to know, Scorpio, about getting these mixed feelings and signals from a particular person? So, I'm just going to quickly shuffle the tarot about Scorpio. For those who are new to our channel, welcome. My name is Gigi. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Every week you get 2 tarot readings plus a bonus weekend tarot reading, which I will do this Saturday. So I hope to see you all there. Also, Scorpio, if you also do wish to learn tarot, we have an amazing, very in-depth master course available through Gumroad. And there are videos, there are workbooks that you can view on your devices or you can download. It is yours forever. So if you wish to read for yourself or for others, this master course is for you. It's available now. You can check it out through Gumroad in the link down in the description box. Okay. Feeling confused, getting mixed signals, mixed feelings. What does Scorpio need to know, please? Okay, let's put the cards. Cut the cards. Scorpio, you have the 3 of Wands. Something big. It's on its way to you. Yeah. Can cause a little bit of nervousness. But you also have the 6 of Pentacles. There's some sort of generous offer that's coming towards you. Interesting. Okay. Let's look at your cards. This is actually really good. I do like the 6 of Pentacles. You also have the Magician. That's a card of manifestation. Having all the right tools, everything to get whatever you want, Scorpio. Okay. So what are we looking at? 10 of Cups already. Fantastic. I'm loving this already. 10 of Cups is emotional fulfillment. So what does this mean? Yes, there are really good times. Absolutely. In fact, the current energy between you, it's showing that it's very fulfilling. There is emotional happiness. There is abundance. Even fun moments too. Look at this. It can't get any better than this. To get the 10 of Cups. I'm loving this already. So even though sometimes there can be mixed feelings or mixed emotions too, this is already showing that there is a connection of happiness. Okay. All right. So what are their true feelings? So they have the 9 of Wands, Scorpio. So what are we seeing here? We have an owl that's built up a wall. They're on guard. This is known as the wounded warrior or the wounded soldier in traditional tarot. The meaning behind the 9 of Wands is being on guard. They're not letting you in. And I can see already now, Scorpio, why there are some mixed signals and feelings. Even though we've got the 10 of Cups and we are feeling emotionally involved, a lot of happiness, the person has their walls up. They do. So why? Why do they have their walls up? Sometimes, and it's a very common thing, this person that you are dealing with, perhaps they don't really want to show you what's really on the inside. Perhaps they hate being vulnerable. Perhaps they're afraid of being judged, criticized, or for you seeing who they are as a vulnerable person. Everybody puts up a shield, this armor, this protective armor to shield ourselves from criticism, being judged, and all that stuff. Yeah. They don't give up on love. They're not giving up on this relationship. Not at all. But they do have their walls up. Okay. But they are definitely someone of action. So we do have the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords can be quite impulsive. this is the fastest moving knight. If you look at this knight, look at that. They're ready to attack. They're ready to face whatever it is. So sometimes this person, they may sometimes say or do things without thinking. They're definitely the type to take action because remember, what does all knights represent? Changes and offers. Sometimes, yes, especially the Knight of Swords, it can show a bit of impulsiveness. They may say things, they may regret it, they may take action, but then, later on down the track, they're like, oh, I wish I didn't do that. They're definitely not the type to procrastinate. No, not at all. Scorpio, we're dealing with someone here that does take action here, but they do have their walls up. Now, we also look at this. Ten of Cups, now the Ace of Cups. Wow. So let's look at the Ace of Cups for a moment. I can see already, Scorpio, that you are in love. You're very invested in this. And because it could be really fresh, this connection here. It's probably very new. You are feeling that excitement, that butterflies in your stomach to go out, to get to know this person, to see where this goes. I can see, Scorpio, that you really do want to give this situation a chance. You want to see where it goes because I can see there is already a part of you that you are invested, Scorpio, with this person. And the thing is, Scorpio, what I do love, you're an open book. With you, what you see is what you get. In fact, Scorpio, I'm getting you don't care if people judge you or if you do put yourself in a vulnerable position. You're like, well, this is me. Take it or leave it. I'm loving that attitude. But this is showing a new romance, a new cycle in your life too. So we have the World. So the World, again, this is a major arcana. It's a great card. And it's showing that we're wrapping things up. Things are coming to an end. And we're getting ready to start the next phase of our life. So, and I'm really, really hoping, I can't wait to clarify these cards. I'm really hoping definitely with the World, it's the end of keeping you at a distance, having their walls up. Hopefully, we're going to clarify and we can see what is it exactly that's coming to an end. The good news is that challenges are coming to an end. So that's the World. The World is your oyster, Scorpio. So we're finally ending some sort of phase here. And this can also be referring to the challenges. Finally, we're getting rid of that. And then finally, we have the last card. What do we have? Scorpio, we finish with the Sun. Blessings, harmony, happiness. The Sun is telling you, Scorpio, there's going to be more fun times. There's going to be better times. Whatever this phase is about this person having their walls up, that's going to pass. And things are definitely going to improve. The Sun is also suggesting start to go out, have more fun together. It's a very, very happy card, Scorpio. And it's showing the return of health, the return of abundance, happiness, joy, being surrounded by really good people, family, friends. So let's clarify, Scorpio. Scorpio, this, and a little bit of this is kind of like the main issues here. That's it. So sometimes, again, I almost feel like sometimes this person's a bit hot and cold. They've got the good days, they've got their bad days. I understand. There is something they're keeping their walls up. Let's get to the bottom of it. Let's understand this even further. All right, let's use the cat tarot. Let's just quickly shuffle these cards. Ten of Cups. See, from absolute joy and happiness, we also have the Five of Cups. There are moments of ups and downs. And I can see probably, Scorpio, why you find it a little bit difficult to read your person. There are even moments of regret. Scorpio, is this something that you're regretting? Five of Cups can even show that when someone is grieving, they're really, really sad, very disappointed how certain things have turned out. And we can already see here, because from true happiness, we switch to the Five of Cups. Now, the Five of Cups also shows that, yes, some cups are spilt over, but there is also still some cups that are standing. And usually this means, can we meet each other in the middle? Can your person be able to adjust, adapt, and just meet you in the middle? And so they can understand a little bit what's it like to walk in your shoes also, Scorpio. Because remember, there is always a difference how you feel about someone versus how they make you feel, Scorpio. The Nine of Wands, why do they have their walls up? Hmm. Nine of Pentacles, interesting. Nine of Pentacles is often referred to money. Now, are they afraid? They may have fears. They may be worried. Scorpio, are you going to take all their money? Perhaps they had really bad experience from a past relationship where perhaps their ex took advantage of them when it came to money. I feel like there's an issue here, or the fear of being vulnerable when it comes to money. Either they're afraid of losing money, or they're afraid that they don't have enough money. There is some sort of insecurity here when it comes to money. And that's why they've got their walls up, Scorpio. They have their walls up because of something to do with money. They could be afraid of losing their independence. And I feel like their own insecurities is getting in the way. The Knight of Swords, Ten of Wands. Ooh, look at the Ten of Wands. The weight of the world on their shoulders. Again, they may have a lot of pressure because sometimes they may think or they may say or do things without thinking about the consequences. And what are those consequences? The Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands, again, is emotional burnout. So they may say or do things, they regret it later, and then the consequences that you don't want to see the Ten of Wands. It's showing very, very bad burnout when the body is absolutely exhausted. It's tired. It's almost like they can't think straight. They make mistakes here. Definitely would recommend for your person, slow down. There's no need to be rushing. This person that you are dealing with, Scorpio, they could even be an air sign or even a fire sign. I don't know. I'm picking up more of an air sign. And air signs tend to do things very, very quickly, very impatient. The Ace of Cups, Seven of Wands. Okay, look at this. So we do have the Seven of Wands. Even though, Scorpio, you are in love, you are enjoying the moment, you also have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands also means, and a lot of people don't understand this, Scorpios, absolutely wonderful people to have in your life. But if you poke a Scorpio too much, what do scorpions do? They snap. Scorpio, with the Seven of Wands, it's also saying that you also stand up for yourself. You don't let this person to run all over you. No. You also have your values and your beliefs that you stand up for. So as much as this person, perhaps they want to keep you at a distance or they may make mistakes, at the same time, I do love the fact that Scorpio, you don't hold back. You stand up for what you believe in. You have this confidence. It's like, no, I'm not going to let anyone just like do whatever they want. This is really, really good. This is showing really good self-confidence in you. Assertiveness. It's like you stand up for what you believe in, which is excellent. Don't ever compromise your values, which are the beliefs that are important to you, Scorpio. The World. Knight of Wands. Excellent. So we're ending a particular phase in our life. Now we have the Knight of Wands. Notice what I said before. I feel like it could be an air sign or a fire sign. Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords. So let's look at the Knight of Wands too. The Knight of Wands, again, it's all about changes and offers. And it can show that this person is driven by mood, not so much of a plan. So they may say things that sound promising, but then they disappear. That's coming towards an end. So challenges are coming towards an end. If your person is a type to promise something but never sees through, that's going to come to an end. Why is that coming to an end? Because you're speaking up. If you're not speaking up, the cards are recommending that you speak up with the Seven of Wands. What's it like to walk in your shoes, Scorpio? You're probably seeing those red flags, but it's also important not to turn a blind eye. We have to speak our truth. The good news is that with the sun, it's showing that things are going to improve. The sun is showing a lot of happiness, fun times, abundance. You do want to see that. So let's have a look. What else? Look at this. Scorpio, it's really good to be you. It just is. To get the sun and the wheel of fortune, wow. So lucky you are. What does this mean? From being at the bottom of the wheel, finally things are starting to turn your way. You're going to start being on top of the wheel. And I feel that this person is going to get an understanding where you're coming from. Now, it is going to take not just once, maybe twice or even 3 times to get through to your person because of the Seven of Wands. I'm getting just a little bit of arrogance. It's like, I'm right, you're wrong. What are you talking about? The reason why I say that because of the Nine of Wands and also the Knight of Swords. Again, they've got their walls up. They're saying, what are you talking about? I'm right, you're wrong. Attitude. No. You have to speak up. Even if the person doesn't want to hear it, they need to hear what it's like to walk in your shoes. Finally, with the Wheel of Fortune, things are starting to turn in our favor. The Wheel of Fortune is also about divine timing. I do feel in this person, in its own time, they will realize what's really, really going on. They'll understand where you're coming from. So the Wheel of Fortune is showing also that things are finally going to improve. Things are starting to really settle. The storm is going to go away. The challenges are going to fade away. Nothing is permanent. These challenges, either they stay or they go. They're going to go, absolutely, with the world. Three of Pentacles. So this is the secret to this connection here. The secret is working as a team with the Three of Pentacles. That's the answer. The Three of Pentacles is the card of collaboration, contribution. Everybody putting in 50-50. Everybody collaborating. It has to be a team effort. And like I said, right at the beginning, I said, let's meet each other in the middle with the Five of Cups. So, Scorpio, I understand you've had your moments of sadness and you've had your cries. I get it. Let's now think more strategically. Let's meet each other in the middle. Let's get your person to understand because they will not understand if we are blaming everything on them. We need to be strategically how we present our argument. So yes, your person needs to meet you in the middle. Let's work as a team so we can bring down this person's walls. Whatever money issues there are, let's work it out. That's all it is. It's not a huge deal. Overall, though, Scorpio, you have fantastic cards. But remember with the Seven of Wands, you need to be assertive. You need to stand up. You need to show this person who you really are. Remember what I said. Scorpios are wonderful people. But don't be Scorpio. Scorpio will snap back. I'm sure anyone would, of course. Because sometimes even with the Ace of Cups, when we are really, really in love and we're in the moment, we don't want to rock the boat. But it is very important that your person understands where you're coming from. Thank you very much, Scorpio, for joining me. Have an amazing day. Don't forget also, if you do wish to learn tarot, our course is down below in the description box. I highly recommend it because you will become a master at tarot. Power to you, Scorpio, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.